Alright, Sam here again with Wing Theory. Today we're going to be trying to make some homemade jalapeno bombers, and then just any jalapeno bombers. We're going to do it from scratch just like Wing Theory likes to do, and we're going to do it almost like churches where they don't have a half skin. It's just all molded jalapeno and blends of cheese. There's a little bit of science to it, so I'm going to show you the ingredients we're going to have to work with. We're using our Wing Theory flour, and that's a special kind of flour. It's wheat flour, white flour, cornstarch, and baking powder. Give it some leavening. I'm going to use some cornstarch in this, panko, rico, some peppers, the pickled jalapeno. I'm using this triple cheddar that has Philly in it, hot pepper blend cheese. Okay, so what we want to do, there's a little science involved to this. When we get this rico cheese, if you can imagine, it's going to be runny. But when we add this cornstarch to it, it should give us something that we can mold and then flour. The first thing I want to do is get these jalapenos and start dicing them up. I'm going to add them to this bowl. We have the jalapeno out of the bowl. We want to get it drained where it's running everywhere, okay? And we're just going to take our knife and just start cutting them all down. Okay, I'm not trying to be one-handed samurai, so I'll let you know when it's all diced. So here we have about 14 ounces of pickled jalapenos kind of diced up in the bowl. We got all that juice out as much as possible, okay? We're going to go with our Rico Gourmet Nacho Cheddar cheese. I'm going to mix it. Got our Rico cheese in there, and we got a little bit on the side, so I'm just going to start adding a little bit at a time. And what we want to do is we want to fold this in. Alright, we're not over stirring anything. We just want to kind of fold everybody in. I'll try my best to do it one-handed, but folding it in is very, very important at this point. See that? It looks kind of runny right now to make jalapeno bombers with it, but once we're done with the science part, you'll know exactly what we're doing. Fold that in some more. Good. We don't want to overdo it. We're just folding, just incorporating it. Now that that's folded, we're going to go ahead and start adding our cheeses. We've got a hot pepper blend cheese, and then the triple cheddar with Philly is very important. That creaminess does a really good thing at the end. Very important to pay attention to flavors before you have a product at the end. I'm the wingman here with Wing Theory again. We just folded in our triple blend cheese with Philly, and we also did our pepper blend cheese over here. Hot pepper blend cheese, it's all incorporated in there. You can see this thickness that we're getting right here. But that's still not even enough. Let me get in there really good. That's still not enough thickness. So the science part to this is what we're going to do is we're going to add a little cornstarch to it. A little cornstarch into there will make something that we can actually roll with our hands and mold. Okay, so I'll get back to you as soon as I add that in. We'll see what the consistency is. Look at this consistency now. It's kind of firm, but it's also wet. We don't want wet anymore. I'll get back to you. Again, Wing Theory. Here we go. We have the finished product after the cornstarch was stirred in. We have something more of a pimento spread. I can touch it and I'm barely getting anything on my fingers. It's got peaks. It stands straight up. We don't have no runny Rico cheese anymore. It's jalapeno, pickled jalapeno, Rico Nacho Gourmet cheese. We have this special triple cheddar with Philly, which I love, and then a pepper blend cheese as well in there. Alright, what I have here now is our special Wing Theory flour. It's not just any flour. If you do wings and you know what you're doing, it's not going to be just one kind of flour either. And it's not going to be just flour. I've delivered that into this produce bag. I'm going to start molding me some rounds in it and throwing them in there. So I like to use a well-oiled spoon to do this, okay? I'm going to try to make this quick because I don't have much battery left on my well-oiled spoon. We're going to grab some of this cheese. You don't want too much. Usually mostly breading. It should come in your hand like that. Take this bag. Just drop them in there. That's our end product. All we got to do after that is just milk it and flour it again with the panko breadcrumb this time and flour mixed together like a 50-50. Alright, we're going to double bread that. This is in double bread. I'm going to milk it, bread it again, milk it, and bread it again. Last breading will be the panko though. I'm going to roll on things. Just get a little spoonful and just drop them. You don't have to be a jalapeno shape. Let it go in that flour first, and then we'll be able to get that familiar design. You don't You don't want to fight it. You always want to go with the flow when you're cooking. If it's too hard, take a second, have a cigarette, and think about it. Think about exactly what it's going to take to make things easier. And with cooking, we always do one task at a time. We don't jump into 3 different things and try to get done. Everything's done step by step, and that's for a reason. About 2 more here to show you how that's done. It's pretty easy at this point with that cornstarch. These things kind of just make themselves. We'll make sure everybody's getting a good amount, even amount there. Alright, now we have them in this bag. I got about 8 or 9 in here already. You come out, you get that familiar shape. No problem. Bam. Comes out. And this is what I'm talking about, doing more than one task. I'd rather just get a lot of cheese in here and then change up my style and start making a couple of these. Plating. Here at Wing Theory, it's all about ratio, plating, and visuals. We love to make our plates look good. Look close to a jalapeno there. If it's too big, chunk them off, and throw them in there. This is where you want to quality control all of them and make them about the same size too. Alright guys, so we want to start with a very basic, simple egg wash. We're going to start with an egg, some milk, nothing to write home about, just a basic egg wash. And I'm going to add some water to it. Want to wash it, flour, wash it again, and then panko it. This is where it could get a little messy. So you want to use one hand to get wet, the other hand has to stay dry as much. Goes in, throw a couple of friends in with them. Come all chill out and have a bath. I throw about 6 or 7 in there. And give it a second, let it really soak in. Be careful when you take these out. I'm not happy about swimming, but the cold makes them hard again too. The milk. So we're definitely in a good spot. We don't have something that's running everywhere, getting cheese all over my hands. All right, so now we have our bombers have been double breaded, which is very important for getting a good silk coat on it. I'm gonna milk it one more time, and this time the flour that it goes in is gonna have panko in it. Same flour, but with just a crunchier texture for the outer layer. That is what I like to call her finished product. These have all been double breaded, pankoed. Now we want to give them a deep freeze. Give them a deep freeze to get hardened. They'll take about, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes to cook. And we'll see. Jalapeno bomber. Look at that. Look at that cheese trying to come out right there. Oh man. There it is. I want to let that cool a little bit so we get the real deal of what people are going to get when they get it, not straight out of the fryer. It's going to take about 2 or 3 more minutes. We'll check on it. Alright guys, we're back. Sam here, the wingman with Wing Theory, and we're making jalapeno bombers, and this has been out for about 3 minutes and look beautiful. We're going to cut into this and see what we're going to get, okay? We're looking for gooiness, doneness. Oh wow. Have to try it. Those are really good. They could be a little bit spicier, but I'm not disappointed with it. Really good. Jalapeno bombers. Thanks guys.